Hey guys, Toxi here, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to set up Luxthos WeakAuras to go from this to this. Looks much nicer, right? So first of all, before you do anything, I highly suggest you go and watch Luxthos The War Within WeakAuras video. It's a half an hour long or so, but it's definitely worth a watch. It's going to explain everything on how to use Luxthos WeakAuras, so do that. So first things first, I'm not prepared for this video, so I'm just gonna go through it and just set up stuff. I might forget something. If I do, who cares? Let's open up the WeakAuras page. You can see I have the Luxthos WeakAuras imported already, and the first thing I'm gonna do is choose select frame, toggle set parent to anchor, make sure this is enabled. And in the frame, I'm gonna type ToxiUI, WA anchor. Make sure it's exactly written like that. Cool, hit enter, then reset the offset to 0, and we're done. Just kidding. Next, what we're gonna do is go to display, select the texture to be Toxi left or ToxiUI or Toxi made right, whichever one you prefer. I usually go with Toxi left, and then scroll down all the way until we can find the text. There we go. I'm gonna change this to ToxiUI, and I'm gonna change this as well to ToxiUI. And we're done with the display tab, and the last thing we need to do is go to custom options. And now what we're going to do is adjust the icon sizes and spacings for all of these. So I'd like to maintain the design we had in Dragonflight, so I'm going to use a spacing of 2. And then for each and every icon, I'm going to maintain a 4:3 aspect ratio. So if my width is 40, my height is going to be 30. And I'm also going to increase the bottom margin to 20. And I'll explain that later if I don't forget. Then for core icons, 48 is fine for me. I'm gonna choose 36 because that's the 4:3 aspect ratio, and again spacing 2. Now for overflow icons, I'm not sure, maybe 44, maybe 40. I'm gonna keep it 44 for this, so in that case 33 for height, and spacing 2 again. Now change the overflow position to be below main icons, and the resources position to be above core icons. We're done with core. Side icons I don't use. And then for utility, let's bump this up to 40, this down to 30, and again spacing 2. So essentially this is very, very simple and easy to understand. Spacing 2. And we're almost done. Now, you see this little gap here? That is because we have Luxthos Castbar enabled, so I'm just gonna go to Resources, Castbar, Load, and select Never. That fixes that gap issue. And one more thing I want to do is go back to Custom Options and go to Resources and Class Settings, and here I want to reduce the height of each bar. So for Frost Mage, using Flurry, that's 10. I'm also using Winter's Chill. Let's make that 10. And basically we're done. And now I have relocked the Warrior to showcase to showcase 2 things, I guess, that I couldn't do on Mage. So if I open up WeakAuras, you might think, okay, I have 10 characters, do I have to do this customization to each and every character? The answer is yes and no. So if I open up the Mage WeakAuras, we can see the general options. So we go to custom options, you can see all the icon sizes live here. So what we can do is select general options and go to copy settings and copy the custom configuration. Now, what I can do is go back to Warrior WeakAuras and select General Options, right-click, and then paste Custom Configuration. What this does, it automatically copies and sets up our icons and all the spacings that we just did. So I'm gonna clean this up a bit and get back to you. And there we go. We have an almost finished result. One thing I'm gonna do is again go to custom options and reduce the rage bar because 20 is way too much. So reduce that to 10. And this is almost ideal. The only thing I want to do is I want to emphasize the resource number here. So what I'm going to do is go to resources, rage bar, display tab, scroll down, and here we find the text. I'm going to change this to M900 and increase the size to 24. And also change the anchor. So let's go to bottom, top, -5. And there we go. This is the finished result. Quick and easy like that. This took me on both characters, I don't know, like 5 minutes. So yeah, good luck.